If you're like most of my clients and you're over 300 pounds, I can't imagine the pain that you're going through and what your knees might feel like. And maybe there's a part of you that's frustrated. Maybe you feel trapped inside of your body, and like everywhere that you go, you're looking for the next chair so that you can sit down. And I was just thinking to God how grateful I am that I could go this morning to play a practice game of paddle with my girlfriend. And paddle is fast-paced tennis. And we could play because we're both lean, we're both fit, and we both eat well, we both fast, we both run. And it was a breeze. She's never played before and she was afraid of looking like an idiot, but she played well because she's fit and because her body is an asset to her rather than this thing that she has to drag around with her. And it's my dad's birthday celebration on Saturday and we're going to be playing a paddle tournament. And there's this one couple there that's going to be playing and they're 75 years old. And he still surfs, he still works, he still volunteers, and he's going to be playing paddle. And he's a strong, lean man. He's a family friend. And I look at him and I think to myself, if you're 40 or 50 years old and you're over 300 pounds, this guy's 75. And you've got to ask yourself for the next 30 or 40 years, do you want to stay at 300 pounds or do you want to make a change so that when you're 75 years old, you can still be surfing, you can still play with your kids, you can pick up your grandkids, you can go be social instead of sitting on the sidelines. And these are questions that you need to ask yourself because it's not about the vanity metrics, right? Sure, I've got a six-pack, I'm lean, I'm ripped, but how much of my life am I walking around with my shirt off? Not much. But how much of my life am I walking up a flight of stairs? Am I picking up my girlfriend? Am I going camping? Am I on a hike? Am I playing a game of paddle? Am I doing a run? Am I going to the beach? And that's what it's about, is like when you're overweight, it's harder to be social and it's harder to hang out with people you love because your body becomes this thing that you're chained to rather than this thing that allows you to break past chains. And I wanted to just share that with you. That if you're 40 or 50 and you think that you're done being young and that being young is in the past and that you're never going to be lean again, or maybe you look back at your college weight and you're like, wow, imagine I was only 200 pounds instead of 300 pounds. Take action, please. Like your family, your grandkids, your social life, it all depends on it. Because there are guys out there who are 75, 80, 90, who are still moving, who are still living. And I don't want you to feel trapped inside of your body.